Hello. I think you can hear me now. Hi. I don't know if you'll be able to see my face, but you can see my cool outfit. I could probably crouch in here. There's a poison sumac, I think, right next to me. So, hi. How's it going? Welcome to the garden. This is unfortunately becoming a full sun garden because my neighbors took away the trees. So I need to get all these. I don't know if you can see this. Maybe on one of these cameras you can. You can probably just see my butt or something right now. I have no idea how this stream looks. I have no clue how this looks. It could just be a lot of my butt. I promise you. That is not intentional. Would it be better for you guys? This is going to be most of the action, as like me digging around here. We've got some giant ferns I need to move away. These are ostrich ferns, named because they become enormous. And you can see that they're kind of getting a little damaged. I don't know if you can see these leaves are browning up a little bit. We've also got some hostas here that need to be removed too. Ah! There's a little cicada shell on the bottom of it. Sorry. You'll hear me make that sound a lot in the garden because I don't know what I'm touching. There's some hostas that need to be moved, and I think this archangel, this yellow archangel, also might be a shade cover, so I'm probably going to get that up too. It's on big boy ferns, exactly. It's Wednesday. You had to be told that when you declared it was Thursday earlier. You're just waiting for this week to wrap up. But yeah, let me know if this is like too much like leg cam or something. I don't know. This is probably where all the action's going to be anyway. And eventually you'll be able to see my face, I presume. But if I need to tilt like that camera, if I need to tilt like this camera up or something, let me know. This is fine, and this is where the action is. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Whew, it is full sun over here, y'all. Full sun. A little bit of shade from this nice tree here. This kind of variegated. This might be a boxwood, I'm not sure. I actually found out what this was and I've completely forgotten. But it's not going to be enough shade for all these great ferns. So I've got to get these ferns out of here and make room for some roses. So that's the goal today. So thank you all so much for joining me today out in the yard. It might be a little tough for me to read the chat, but I'm going to be checking in with y'all. I hope you're well. I'm sorry I couldn't do this on Monday and Tuesday. I really wanted to, but there was a threat of rain. And I most certainly do not want to lose my equipment because that would be very expensive and sad. It is really nice outside, I gotta say. That is a pretty awesome garden. Well, thank you very much. It's going to be even better later when all these great ferns are somewhere else. We've got plenty of shade areas on the property for now. I can move these ferns somewhere else. I have a trusty dusty bucket with me. I got my nice big 14-inch hand trowel as well. So this little friend is going to be helping me dig stuff up. And I've got an old Tidy Cat's litter bucket, and that's where I'm going to transfer most of these ferns to. Hey Ziff, good to see you. So once I get a fern out of the ground, I'm just going to put it in this big old bucket over here. So that, and the bucket's like got a little bit of water at the bottom, like a negligible amount of water at the bottom. But I do not want water around my cameras, so. I am growing a ton of veggies. I wish I could show you the vegetables. But that is on the complete opposite side of my yard. So, unfortunately, you're going to have to just believe me. I'm also thinking of getting maybe a DSLR. Oh, cool. There's a little dragonfly out here with us. That's pretty cool. I think they bite, but I'm not too afraid of them. I'm thinking of getting a DSLR like a Canon or a Sony or something like that. So I can do like vlogs from my produce garden and elsewhere in the yard. Oh my god, I can't see chat. Yeah, that's how I'm moving the ferns. If you guys spot any Koroks, you have to let me know, okay? This area is super uneven, so we're gonna just hope for the best here. Yeah, some vlogs would be great. I was thinking of throwing those somewhere. We've got some Brunera here. I wonder if y'all can see this Brunera. I might be able to move this a little bit more. This was such a dumb idea by me to just do in this moment because I literally have no idea how this looks. I have no clue how this is, but can you see this Brunera? It's this heart-shaped leaf right here. Get this big old thing out of the way. This heart-shaped leaf is Brunera. Sometimes it's called, it looks like a forget-me-not. Actually, if you see my BRB screen, it features a Brunera. It has, it's a screen that has the white cat on it on the BRB screen, and everyone's like freaked out by the white cat because they think it's scary or something. But it has a bunch of these leaves plus their flowering stuff on it. Hey, Zeal, can we get some? Sorry, can we get some Bob Ross like narration, please? I hope that's what this is, Zeal. That's kind of. I can start mentioning happy little trees though if you'd like. We're gonna move this happy little fern soon. I can't beat the devil out of these ferns because despite their enormous size, they are still kind of delicate. So I'm going to try to be as careful as I can. I'll get these dead branch out of here. Sorry if you hear me go like, ah! This is the authentic Tina gardening experience. Is me just like freaking out every now and then about like spiders and stuff because I don't like spiders. So the thing about moving these is they've got a large root ball, but most of the root is above the surface. Let me know if you can see the action here. I'll scoot the thing back or tip it up and down. Sadly, I can't see any of this stuff while I'm down here. I'm just going to try to leverage this up. Thankfully, I got this nice sturdy. I have a lot of trowels, but I like this trowel a lot because it's all steel all the way down, and it just has this red cover on it. A lot of my trowels have like a spade, and then it has a really thin connector. Oh, butterfly. Nice. It's like a metal spade with a thin connector to like a handle. And whenever I try to leverage stuff out of the ground... Freaking cicada. Every time I try to lever stuff out of the ground, the very thin metal part will bend and sometimes break. So, wouldn't be a Tina stream without the... Ah! Yeah, that will be our occasional companion. So let's move this big boy. I'm going to try to dig down and pop up. Let's see here. We got like a brick border here. I've got some schmutz here too. Let me get all this. These are like dead fern branches. There's a lot of... This garden bed has not been cleaned out in a very, very, very long time, so there's a ton of just like debris in here. And that's okay. Can't remember if Phone Twitch has a stream preview. You know what? I could check that out because I am reading y'all on my phone. I tried using a Kindle a very long time ago, and it like could not connect, and had no data or anything. No oh, what is it called when you're not on Wi-Fi? Had none of that. Hey, Zagzon, good to see you. This isn't something you haven't seen before. Yeah, I haven't done a gardening stream in at least a year now. Probably over that. Like maybe a year and a half. Probably. Alright, we're almost got this one guy out. These guys are huge, but their root balls are, like I said, mostly above the surface, so... Just gonna grab him like so and see if I can tug him out. Oh no, okay. So ferns can propagate in different ways. They can spread in different ways. Sometimes it's through their little like spores or whatever. And sometimes they have these big long connector guys. These like lateral connections between ferns. So like it kind of almost looks like another fern frond. It'll like fall into the dirt, and then straight up from that fern frond, it'll start like growing more fern, a new fern, like a brand new root ball out of that. And I think that's what's happened here. These ostrich ferns spread like... Oh no, my phone turned off. No! Why did I do that? Okay. Hello, Morphinius. Good to see you. You're already loving the trowel talk. Yeah, I'm giving you all those hot gardening tool tips. So, this one must have spread somewhat rhizomatically. So I gotta see where his connector guy is. And then sever that connection. This won't kill it. But I'm gonna look like I'm definitely going like full Jason Voorhees on this. But sometimes you gotta. You might hear my condenser kick in, by the way. I'm like literally right next to our AC unit condenser. We did it! That's one. This big boy is one. So he can just sit right here now. In my trusty bucket. Dang, these little cicadas are like everywhere, man. But these are the shells, they're not the actual bugs. So I don't have to worry. I don't get freaked out by the shells and stuff. Except they're yucky to touch, I gotta say. Like if they touch you, they've got these very spiny legs and stuff. It's how they connect to things. And they just feel really gross. They feel very buggy, and I don't like that. Okay. So, let's see where else we can go. I think I'm just going to keep moving along this line here. Seeing who we can rescue. There's a hosta right here. There's some more Brunera here. It's a really lovely mix, and you know, for the longest time it was doing alright, but like, this garden hasn't been a real showstopper in a long time, and Mom and I wanted to show it some real love, so making this a true sun garden is the goal. Exactly, unit. You're awaiting the appearance of a wild mantis. You get to name it if I find it. There very well could be mantises in this garden. I do not know. I'm kind of hoping not, because they might not like me messing around in here, but... Alright, let me see how I can get onto here. So after I get all these guys out, I'm going to have to do some serious reconditioning of the soil. I have to put some compost and some fertilizer. Probably some more soil in here, since each of these root balls is taking out like 4 inches of soil. Ah, here's the connector guy. Look at this. You might be able to see this now. It's almost as thick as a tree root, really. You can see that. It's quite large. And each one of these would go from like a fern to another fern. So, it's trash now. You went to scratch your face a couple weeks ago, you put your hand right on a cicada. Ooh! It's terrible, Larry. You've completely avoided the infamous cicada storm that's going on right now. Thankfully, I don't know if you can hear this, but all you might hear is the lovely chirping of birds right now. And that's because most of the cicadas here have died off. Now, these shells aren't what the dead cicadas leave behind. No, they leave behind gross, disgusting, rotting corpses. These shells are just what they leave when they molt from their underground form to their above ground form. So, it's horrible. But they're kind of fun, I guess, the little shells. Alrighty. This right here is just a weed, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, he's not. I lied. This is more, yellow archangel. But that's okay. I have 10,000 bajillion trillion of these, so I don't mind yanking that one out. But there's a lot of weeds that look a lot like archangel that are like yellow mustard seed or something. Hey, Strawberry Hat, good to see you. What I did was dig up the thing, jump attack, pod launch. There might even be snakes over here, I don't know, but I'm gonna just try to not think about all the evil things that could be in this garden. Okay, I'm gonna try to be as delicate as I can, grabbing this as close to the root ball as possible. And there's another boy. Look at the boy. Here's one of the fronds that will, if I were to let this drop into the soil horizontally, it would start sending off shoots. It would create a new fern. These like dead looking ones are actually the way they reproduce. Wow, that's a nice bucket of ferns so far. 2 of these suckers. Whew. Yeah, it feels good to finally be done with the cicadas for the most part. You can still hear a few chirping and screaming and stuff like that, but I believe the massive part of the brood is gone. Let me get up so I can really get into this guy. So let's see if I can tilt this kind of towards the action. I don't know. Once again, you'll have to let me know if I'm like facing the complete wrong way. Alright. Yep, this is my new favorite trowel. I got 2 of these for Mother's Day for Mama. Because I know she's going to like it. Whew, and I'm trying not to step on you, Jet. The chirping is nice, though. Yeah, can you hear the bird chirping, I hope? I don't think we have any music going on right now, so it's probably just all bird chirping. And I'm, of course, wearing my overalls because gardening really shifts your pants around. And y'all don't need to see my butt. Uh-oh. I'm definitely not being tender enough. I just heard something crack, but that's okay. Good thing about these ferns is they're pretty resilient. Even though these fronds might die off, I've already seen a second showing from all of the ferns that I've transplanted, so... Plus, even if this whole plant dies back this year, it'll come back next year, as long as the root ball is intact. So it looks like I need to get around this side. There we go. Let's see if I can get under him. Yank. Oh, here's his connector friend. Let's see if he's connected to anybody else. I'm about to... There we go. Whew. It's about to get scent on my butt, I bet, if I kept pulling like that. Another boy. I'm sorry I'm calling these boys, by the way. They're genderless. I don't think... I mean, ferns might have gender. I don't know. Another fern. Whew. Every time I say it, all you can think of is drop trough. Drop trough. I might try to get these ferns, or these hosta out of here next. Oh, drop trowel? Yeah? Sorry, I was thinking of trough, like a thing you would dig in the dirt. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, there's a bunny rabbit out here, guys. I'm looking right at it. It's beyond the condenser in the forsythia bushes. And I'm looking at his cute little pointy ears. I don't know if I'd be able to show you. I wonder if you could see. Oh, no, I don't think it'll well, let's see. I literally have no idea if you'll be able to see either. Even if I pointed the right way. That's so cute, though. He might come out here. We got a bunny family in our backyard. Drop trowel? Yeah. Oh, the trowel. The trowel I'm using. I see. I thought you meant drop trowel as in me, accidentally losing my pants, which is why I wear overalls now outside. Whew. So, more Phineas, how are you? Yeah, let me get these hosta next. Hosta are way more delicate than ferns. I can't really just yank these around. And I don't know how big the root ball is on this guy, so I'm gonna just try to go as deep as I possibly can. And then I can excavate them. Oh, let's see. Okay. Oops. That's on my... Oh no, that's on my microphone. Okay. Yeah, let's see about this hosta. This is a Patriot hosta, in case you all were wondering what variety this is. It's a Patriot hosta. They have nice, painted looking leaves, don't they? It's like somebody came around with a paintbrush and did up the sides. Let me put this in with our fern bucket. And I'll rescue the rest of them. You need to hop out for now, but you'll see us later for Fire Emblem Three Houses. Okie dokie. You just Google the gender of ferns. It turns out that unlike other plants, ferns are either female or male, but not both. Wow, I would have no way of knowing what gender these are. So I'll stop calling them boys. Are you doing okay-ish? All right. That ain't bad. Better than bad, you know. I was feeling okay-ish yesterday too. I was, you know, a little bummed that it was raining. I always get a little sad when it rains. Like, I think I just have rainy day blues. Ooh, I think I just heard Mama exit. Mama might be joining us in the garden. That means I might have to give her a headset and everything. But yeah, I always get a little bit bluesy when it rains. So I just kept myself busy. I really should have like a little bucket out here for where I put all this junk, all this dead leaves and stuff that I'm pulling out. But I don't. Don't tell me I just turned my dang phone keeps turning off. Chad, I'm so sorry. Probably missing critical talk. Hi, Mama. How are you doing? Yeah, your sea wheel. Hi. I think a bin would be nice. Well, I got these 3 ferns and that hosta. So it's just about, maybe 1 square foot of space. Yeah. If you want to, you can even put them underneath the maples for right now. Or why not in that area under the deck? We're trying to fill that out anyway. The hostas can go there. The ferns can go underneath the maples. We don't care about them. Yeah. Because the ferns won't need to be deep either. The ferns mostly have their root ball up above the soil. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, everyone's saying hi, Mama. Hi, everyone. Mama's the master gardener. I'm just the apprentice. So, Mama, see that big old sumac? How did it get that big? Don't. Are you sure? Alrighty, Mama's gonna do a little work. Okay, you want to watch Mama dig up the sumac? I think so. Oh my gosh, you're totally right. That whole tree right there. That's the poison sumac. So sumac is kind of like a poison oak or a poison ivy. It will make you itchy. You cannot touch it with bare hands. You need gloves. And we're going to have the gentleman come out here and grind this, I think, to fully destroy that, because that whole thing right there is all just sumac, and it's keeps sending out more shoots. So we don't want that to keep growing and spreading. What can we? Oh, we could put a bucket over it or a black trash bag and scorch it. Okay. Yes, but we're not gonna put like a pesticide on it. That big old worm. Can you guys see that big worm that's kind of juicing around? Anyway, sorry. Yeah, put a bucket over it. Yeah. Do you think they can grind down that stump? We'll see. We can ask our tree guys about it. I know I brought out water, but I don't know if I brought it out here. Is my problem. Yeah, I think that's behind us, but I'm being very careful as I dig in this garden to make sure I don't electrocute myself. Hello, Bacon. Good to see you. Thank you. And then I'll ask Mama what she thinks of mantises. Do you see this slithery slither? Yeah. You brought that out. Yeah. Yes. Oh, the buggies are there. Okay, Mama's. Very nice. Cool. Alright, Mama. Cool, I can now like position this a little better, I think. So y'all can see me scooting around the side yard a little better. I wish I could get up there and have a look. Is this a snake'um or is that a wormums? That's a wormy. Wormy. Hi chat, here's a worm. Don't turn it into salt. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. How is this angle for like, I'm gonna work on the hostas right over here, so I hope this angle's good. Hopefully it's not out of focus or anything, but this is where we're going next. No, it's no snakes, thank God. I think I would scream if I saw a snake. I would also do the same if I saw a chain snake, I think right now. In my yard, I'd be like, why are you here? This is terrifying. How did you find my address? Yeah, let's get these hostas up. Shall we? I wonder how I can make it so that this chat won't... I have to touch you all the time, chat, to make sure you don't go away. I gotta give chat some pets. Some pats. So that you don't disappear, because my phone keeps saying, like... Oh, I guess you're not touching chat, so I'm gonna turn off now. So Mom's coming around with a little bin, so I can put all my refuse in there. For now, I've got to just kind of scooch that to the side. Thank you, I'm glad. Do you have one of those books or an app that tells you what every green thing is? No, I just have a mom. My mom knows everything that's in this yard, so she can, within like 98% accuracy, tell me exactly what everything is. And then because I ask her like 9 times a day, like, hey, Mom, what's that? Mom, what's that? What is that, Mom? Mom, what's that? Because I ask her all that stuff, I learn it too. I really should get one of those apps so I don't have to like go bug my mom all the time. Like, Mom, what's that? I could be like dependent or something, but or independent, I should say. I just have a cool mom that tells me what plants are. Oh, you're coming from that side. There's a bunny in the forsythia. He's a little guy too. He's a little cutie. So what's that, Mama? Yeah. Absolutely. Oh yeah. That's a great idea. And then we'll get a nice. Oh yeah, the Astilbe will be great under the deck. They'll get nice and fluffy. Yeah. We got tons of room. Do you have any water, Mrs. Did you see my water up there when you were on the porch? Oh, it's okay. Take your time. And I'll get all this mess. Don't you worry about this, Mom. This is all my fault anyway. Yeah, it's like a baby bunny. Use an app called Caffeine that keeps your phone awake. Oh, that's cool. Mine should not turn off unless I touch the turn off button. Or it could be turning off because I'm in full sun. You can't stay or swing by and drop these off. Oh, thank you for coming by, Snake. You have a good one. And I'll probably see you for some Fire Emblem. Or not. But thank you for dropping off some hugs. Alrighty. Let's see if I can get this host out of here. No, I think I'm gonna have to do a little more work. This Archangel is quite something. Archangel Sariel came by the other day on not on stream. It's not like Sariel was actually here at my stream, but came by through the chat, and I let Sariel know that every time I work with this yellow Archangel in the backyard, I think of them. Just that simple. That is true. I am talking to you all and talking to my plants at the same time. Yeah. Let's see. This should be good. Might be a little rocky in here. Alright. So that's good on that side. Let's see how we can get it around this side. So this is basically all I do in the garden, y'all, is like put plants in the dirt, take plants out of the dirt, put water on the dirt, put water on the plants. That's about it. Sometimes there's pruning, sometimes there's weeding. That's really just taking plants out of the dirt, though. Decided to do some early exercise, yeah? Your body hates you? I did a little light ring fit. I'm trying to get back into ring fit. Did a little of that last night. Oh, yeah, this is very thickly in there. Gotta be so careful because I don't want to chop this hosta. I mean, I have 1,000 of them, so I can afford to lose a hosta, but, like, I don't want to. Oh, yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Alrighty. If I can just separate him from this fern, that would be great. And I did. Let's see. Hopefully you all can see all this. But yeah, here we go. Another hosta. That's actually 2 to 3 hostas. This is a good chunk. So I'm going to set them aside. I'm running out of bucket space, though. No! Ah! They turned shot off again. God, I'm really bad at this. So sorry. So what were you doing, unit? What exercise were you doing? I'm doing like 1 stage and ring fit a day. That's what I'm back to. Oh my goodness, there's a bunny. Oh my gosh. Can you see under that grass there? Under that grass, there's the bunny. There he is. Can you guys see it? Yeah, I gotta change my... Can you see the bunny? Mommy, the bunny's right under that grass, the ornamental grass. Don't ski away. Oh, it's hopping away, Mommy. It's hopped into our neighbor's yard. That was thrilling. A bunny. So, I'm glad y'all got to see it. What is this little beetle? All kinds of funky little creatures outside. Hey, Smeeky, we're good to see you. This is a gardening simulator, 2021. Once your body gets used to exercising, it's such a good feeling. Exactly. Don't you dare redeem Pikachu Hood. I'm not going to wear it, and it'll be a waste of 100,000 points, and that's on you. Just so you know. Any pink moonflowers yet? I'm so cross, y'all. Still haven't got those gosh dang pink moonflower seeds. Little bunny. Yeah? Okay. You're screaming at the laptop to enhance. You can't see it. You know what? It might be like super washed out in the sunlight. I'm sorry. I didn't think about that. I've adjusted the lens for shade right now. So you may not be able to see the bunny in the sunlight, but it was very thrilling for me. Have this old bunny around. Okay. Alrighty. More fern extraction. That's the theme of this day here. There's a little fern right here I could get out. This looks actually like... So I cleared this area out with my mom probably about a month or two ago. And it looks like some of the smaller ferns might have popped up from root balls I already extracted of large. And there's this big dang worm here. Get out of here. Go join the sumac. Get out of here. Oh, you are a big boy. You are one thick lad. Look at this big old wormy. Juicy. I'm gonna try to get him. You know, I gotta get these worms out of here. They might be coming up through the soil as it's being aerated. Find a mantis and give the worm to it. Do mantises like eating worms? I didn't know that. Mama, what do you think? Oh. Mama's gone. I was gonna ask her what she thought about worms. I think she... I'm sorry, what she thinks about... I mean, she loves worms. We all love worms around here. Because they're great for your garden. This one's got a nice big root to it. This fern here. Pretty easy to extract, too. Da-da-da-dum, it's another fern. I have to just set him next to this hosta. And I might have to spend about half an hour to an hour outside after the show planting these so that they don't dry up. Did a bunch of suspension training band exercises. Very nice. This Mom McKay, I think of worm salt. I've never talked to her about worm salt. I hope to God not. I hope I never have to. I see they eat moths. I see. That makes sense. All of this has got to go. All this Brunera. This is... Are these asters? These might be asters. Asters are okay for this garden bed because they do take sun. But, like, we want this to just be roses, so... Don't know why I'm debating. They don't need to be in here. Neither does this tiny little baby foin. This guy definitely was a connector to somebody else. Aha! Get out of here, this big old worm! Get out of here. This guy has a really long connector root. I removed something like a 6-foot tall fern from this area. I guarantee you this connecting root is from that 6-foot tall fern. So this is from a much larger fern that had a little baby. How about that? Hey, Quantum, good to see you. Welcome back to the garden. All right. I just don't know what to do about these archangels. I keep wanting to call them Sariels. I think I'm just going to put them to one side and then pick them up and maybe transplant them. Maybe not. I don't know. We have so much of it. I hate wasting plants because it's like you spend all this time and effort growing them, and then if you don't do anything with them, it kind of feels like a waste. Get out of here, worm! What are you doing? These worms want to hang out. These worms are my groupies. Get out of here. Worm simps. Anyway. Baby Fern doo 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 doo. Let's get to this fern back here. These big boys. I'll get all these little guys, the ground cover, later. What I want to do is make sure these ferns are out, because then I could really see how big this garden bed is. Like, I mean, I understand it in a measurement sense, but I want to eyeball it. Here, I think if I turn it this way, you'll be seeing more of the action. Baby worm doo 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 doo. Your mom and stepdad have a decent garden back home. They haven't really been interested in so far. I feel like you'd like to learn some pointers from them this year. Yeah, I tell you, there's few things in life as satisfying as gardening. So you really just get to turn your brain off for the most part. And you can't turn it off all the way, because then you'll end up killing something that you love. Well, that sounds deep, but whatever. These wet, stringy things right here are daffodil spears that have dehydrated, have dried out. And that means there's daffodil bulbs in here, which I don't know what to feel about that. Because I don't want to dig up a bunch of daffodil bulbs. I don't care. I might just keep them in the ground and then see them when they come up next spring. And then from there, just like decide where to plant more daffodils or then destroy them because I don't care about them. I don't know. I'll ask Mama what she thinks. I know we want this to be a rose garden, so whatever is under the soil is just going to be destroyed for the most part. You're not going to be turning your brain down the slightest bit. You're going to be quantum gardening. Oh, great. Hydrate is a good idea. I'm getting dry. Got a lurk? All right, enjoy your food. I had a nice big breakfast before I went outside. I had 2 scrambled eggs with some cheese, 1 little puck of sausage, and 2 slices of cheese bread. It's like bread with cheese veins baked through it. It's quite good. Nice hearty breakfast. And I got to take the doggy out for a walk after that. And then from 11 to 1:30, I have been preparing for this stream, believe it or not. Gardening streams take a lot of prep because I have to get the cart out from the basement, set everything up, run the cables, run the power, run the electricity, and the Ethernet cable out here. And I had to play whose Ethernet am I going to unplug today and try to figure out which one was mine. Like mine that goes to my bedroom instead of like unplugging my brother's Ethernet and making him miserable for the next several hours. That'd be bad. What kind of cheese? It was cheddar cheese in both on the eggs and in the bread. This is really thick. Whoa. Whoa. This feels like a tree root. This could be one of our oldest ferns back here. Just to make sure it's not power cable or something like that. Stab it. Now, if it's a power cable, I will die instantly. And if I do die, I want you all to take care of my folks for me. You know, look out for them. Make sure Mama doesn't garden too long outside each day. Holy cow. I mean, this thing feels like it's made of terracotta almost. That microphone, it's like what a tour guide would use. Yeah, this is a lav/headset mic. I don't even know if you're connected to this thing. Fern, what are you? How do I get you out of here, friend? Okay, another worm. Get out of here. I want him in the garden. I just don't want him in the garden right now on me. And this is coming off. So, this little guy's gone. Dying would definitely ruin my plans for sure. I think it would kind of disrupt things, so I'm not really a disruptor. Plant processes are ripe with quantum condensed matter interactions. I agree. Your exams end on Monday. You're very excited to just relax. And by relaxing, I mean the opposite of relaxing. Okay. We'll be worryless for the first time in half a decade. You'll let your brain run like crazy. Do fun stuff. Whatever that is to you, do that. Whether fun stuff is like thinking about quantum entanglement or watching the last few episodes of Mob Psycho. Do that. This might just be... Oh, I bet I know what this is. This is a root to that tree. Okay. But the problem is, he's on top of this fern. You can't really get this fern out from under this thing. Unless I work around him. This gardening hat is awesome. Thank you. I think my mom found it at Goodwill. She found 2 of them. They were fairly cheap. There's always good hats at Goodwill. And other secondhand stores. I don't know. You don't have to always go to one. Secondhand stores are great for gently used stuff like this. And like this one has like a little rim under it of sweat, but like I washed it, so I don't care, and it's just gonna get more sweat on it because I'm sweating right now. Not a big problem. Jeezy Pete. I'm telling you, this is something else. Okay, I can get this guy out possibly. This area is really thick with tree roots right now. And some rocks. So I'm trying to figure out where I can get in here. Oh, I'm seeing another huge tree root, of course. I just wonder how I'm going to get some of these little fellas out. I'm also trying not to cuss in the garden because I don't want my mama to hear me and be disappointed. Don't tell her that I cuss. Alright. My nails are all beans. I broke the dang fern. That's okay. If I get the root ball, I can plant it in the backyard. So, fern destroyed, but root ball saved. So, I'm just going to snap this off and direct all of its attention to the root. Hopefully it'll come back. But I need to put him in the bucket so he gets wet a little bit. You want to learn how to code basic quantum mechanics stuff. Alright. Not a single flippin' curse, exactly. You think I'm going to pull out one of those screaming Harry Potter plants? A mandrake, yeah? Wouldn't that kill everybody? Doesn't that kill? I think if you hear that unguarded, you just die. So let's hope not. Put your earmuffs on, chat. You don't want to die from the mandrake. I mean, y'all can give gardening tips if you want. Sorry that Moobot thing is coming up. If you want to, that's fine. I might know them. This is really tough. This back area, I may not be able to save these guys because they are very deeply wrapped around these tree roots. Okay. So I have to kind of see what I can save. Trying to get my hand deep enough in this so that I don't break anything tender. Ugh. Alright. Fern extracted. Great. I might just set him right here for now, so I don't have to keep going back to that. But hey, who are you? This is a daffodil bulb. Would you look at that? Check it out, a daffodil bulb. Okay. The thing is, these daffodils have not been getting a lot of love, so I don't fully care about getting them out of the soil. I might put them back. I might put them in something. Oh, you're freaking so many cicadas on me. Yuck. Might put these daffodil bulbs somewhere. But I don't know how much good they're going to do back here in this side yard. They get full sun, so daffodils will love the heck out of this place. But these have been here for probably 10 to 15 years. Not doing much. But this saw something extremely large move over here, and I'm hoping it's another worm. I had 69 viewers? What? That's too many people watching me garden. That's too much. Yeah, you know, it could be grown under the wall, too. That is very true. I mean, they have been here for quite some time, so. Anywho, I'll tell Mom about the daffodils, ask her what she wants me to do with them. This one's growing right up against the wall, so let's see where he can, or I can take him, if I can take him. Either way, you can't live here, buddy. Oh, yeah, that's tough. Okay. I'm gonna try to get under here as much as possible. And it's always good to wear gardening. Ow! It's always good to wear gardening gloves, and also do not have long nails in the garden. This is stupid. Should have really cut my nails earlier. Usually I cut them on Fridays though, so I bent my nail back. It's always good to wear gloves though, so you don't end up putting your hand in a big old mound of spiders or something like that. Okay, let's see how far back he goes. Yeah, there's a pretty thick fibrous connection back here. You know what's funny? I almost painted my nails yesterday. Because I was done everything I needed to do. Like, I prepared tacos for tonight. Prepared all the taco fixings, like the lettuce, the tomato, the peppers. It was homegrown lettuce, by the way, from our garden. I washed it, triple washed it, really, because there's like bugs and stuff outside. You don't want to eat that. Triple washed the lettuce, chopped it, shredded it, did all that jazz. I got to call my insurance about my COVID test, which would have been free, but they're trying to charge me $250 for it. And I'm like, that's not going to happen, buddy. And I was done everything by like 7. So I thought, I'm just going to lay in bed anyway. I might as well paint my nails. But I didn't, and thank God. Because they would be toast by now. Gardens are the antithesis of painted nails. You literally cannot give gardening tips. Hey, if you want to, you can. I would love to have a taco plant, though. That'd be so dope. Cuckoo Cachoo. When we go on a stabbing spree on Twitch. Oh boy, that sounds like one of those awful, horrifying streams. So it's really just me stabbing the dirt. See? This is what I'm telling you. Gardening's therapeutic. You got any anger, bring it outside. Bring it to the garden. The plants don't care, and if they die, they die. You can always get new ones. But you can't get new human beings. When you stab those, that's gone. But you can stab a fern, be okay with it. This is the opposite of the Bob Ross vibe I wanted to give off outside, but sometimes you need to do a happy little stabbing. Now, let me see if I can get under here. It's also why I really like this hand trowel. Promise you I'm not sponsored by this company or anything. But hey, if you're listening and you want to give me money, I will take your money. But I really like this hand trowel. I haven't mentioned the brand of it because they're not giving me money to talk about them. But if you want to know, I'll tell you. Geez. Yeah, that's definitely connected. Here was one of the connecting roots where he was reaching deep into the soil and also spanning off and making more ferns. This trowel has somewhat of a sharp point that it comes to. I mean, it's not like knife sharp, but that's pretty good. Better than a lot of the rounded tip ones I've been using. Phew. I'm looking for rupees and hearts. Yeah? This explains everything. This is why I'm so chill. Exactly. It's because, all my energy goes outside. All Twitchers want is a new trowel. Exactly. You know what? Add it to your stream setup. I'm telling you, you're not going to regret getting a cool new trowel. Can't find them unless you cut the grass. Oh yeah, that's true. I need to do a little circle attack, which is, the grass out here in this yard does need to be cut. I did not mow this last time. Okay, so that's pretty good. The stuff right up against this wall is all part of one big fibrous root zone. So this is going to be a bit of a pain on my Bedinsky to get out. But it's going to be worth it. Because we're going to get about 2 to 3, maybe even 4 ferns out of this. Yeah. Huh. Rotting wood. Cool. Boy, do I love rotting wood. Another big worm. See, you don't really find rupees out here, but you will find big worms. Alright, that's one from the bunch. I can set him next to his other big brothers. I have to be so careful when I'm stabbing stuff on stream, though, because, if I cut into this right here, that's bad. That's very bad. That will be trouble. Hey, Tyrannus, we're garden ring. Hello, my fellow gardening enthusiasts. Wouldn't it be funny if Elden Ring came out, but it was just Garden Ring? That's nothing. But imagine that was a funny joke. Like, close your eyes and pretend that joke landed. I'm just saying, FromSoft. Just a few more tree plants, like tree bosses and stuff like that, and you're there. This could come out, I think. There we go. It's another one. Boop. Cool. How are you doing, chat? I would play that day one, you better believe. What if worms the rupees of this world? Can I feed the wires through my overalls? Yeah, I'd have to take the headphone off. Kinda, sorta. I'll figure it out. I'm fine. Currently, I'm in no danger of stabbing my microphone cable. And if I do, the good news is I have one backup microphone thing. But I do like having that around in case Mama ever wants to be on stream with me. Which she does sometimes. She's so cool. And she knows what she's talking about when she's out here. I know, like, I guess about 75% of what I'm talking about. So we got like 3 out of that wall area. This soil's not bad, honestly, for being, I mean, the biodiversity of this soil is pretty out of control, first off. Where's this growing from? Oh, okay. The fact that this soil has such big, thick boys in it, so many worms in it, is pretty incredible, because we do nothing to this soil. I don't compost it. We barely water this area. Like, this just gets rainwater, and that's it. So it's pretty incredible that this soil is as good as it is. See, I'm an outdoor detail landscape enthusiast, indeed. I have a backup neck. You know, in case my head I'm like, Dio from, like, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Just like, it's okay, just graft me onto my arch nemesis, it'll be fine. It's a lot of shade plants, dude. Yeah, it's thick out here with shade plants, I'm telling you. This whole, I'd say, this is like 4 feet by, that's a meter for you non-freedom unit users. Oh, a meter and a third. 1 meter by like 3 to 4 meters. Area so far was all ferns that I've cleared out in the last few months. And if I can do all this today, I'll be very happy. But I could come out tomorrow and continue doing it. So at your place is like clay. It's awful. You have to do so much treatment over the last 10 years I've been here. You know what, Smee? Our soil is also very clay-like, which is why I'm so shocked by this soil here. And I can only attribute it to like 10 to 15, no, probably something like 15 to 20 years of growth that we've neglected. So probably over time, the plants die, and then we don't ever like get the dead plants out of this area, so they just compost themselves. So I'm thinking this soil is so nice and deep and dark because it's just filtered through plant matter for so many years. Sorry, making horrible sounds. But yeah, most of our soil is and Rinken, Elden Ring comes out and turns out you only play as a horse. Honestly though, I might play Horse Sekiro Souls. Why not? As long as you don't end up like most horses in video games and die. Let's see if I can pop this sucker out. Do a little bit more extraction. Clearly, as you can see, I'm being very careful. Really hack and slash here. Oh yeah. Yeah, so about, I'd say like 80% of the ferns I dig up go through dieback. It's very rare that I'll be able to perfectly extract a fern, and it looks great. There's no damage to it, and I didn't break any of its beautiful limbs. Most of the ferns go through some kind of like bruising and breaking and stuff like that. But in about a month's time, it'll be absolutely fine. Hit? I should be making the link sounds instead of like hit. Whatever sound I'm making as I dig. Tell me, since I'm starting to move, if I ever get out of frame or if I need to tilt. Let's call this one number 1. We'll call this one number 2. You let me know if I need to move any of these. Number 2 is on a cute little, like, octopus tripod, too. I took him off my usual stand tripods. So he can actually go at various angles. Whoosh. Hey, Scary Thought, how are you doing? Check out this foliage, Scary Thought. Pretty realistic, huh? Okay, this is all Archangel, which I might ask Mom what we're gonna do with. I might come through and get all the Archangel at once in one big sweep, and put that all in a bucket, and then put it on my hill, because we had a tree removed, several trees removed, because they were damaged, dead, or diseased, or they had literally fallen off of the tree and into our yard. And some of those trees destroyed parts of my hill, so we always need ground cover to keep erosion at bay. And erosion is when water, like rainwater, comes down and oh boy, that's thick. When rainwater comes across soil, if soil is at like a slant, the rainwater will rush down that slant, and erosion is the water that it's like when water carries soil off. So like sediment just keeps getting scraped off layer by layer, bit by bit, and it can be very slow, but over time you can lose a whole hill, and then over time you can lose your whole house if your house slides down that hill. So to keep the erosion at bay, we like to cover our hills in ground cover instead of grass, because grass is such a pain to mow on a hill. I don't know if y'all have grassy hills and stuff, but it's a pain in the butt. So I prefer just to have Pachysandra in the shade, or this great Archangel chopped to hell out of, because you don't need to mow it. It stays about approximately the same length. It might grow out, like Archangel grows feverishly. It will take over an area, but you can always trim it back. It's not like it's thick as a rope or something. Your dad's big into photography, and lately he's been experimenting with a lot on his phone. For his birthday, he got him a full Instagram selfie kit as a joke. The phone tripod, one of those ring lights, and Bluetooth remote. One button to take pictures. He's been using the tripod a lot. I have that exact same thing, Tyrannus, and I actually use that. I typically use it to hold my chat, but when I'm out here gardening, so I don't just put it in the soil, which I have been doing. But typically, I also use that when I'm getting video for like the break screens and stuff. It's actually very good, and I do like those little remote controls. I think mine has a remote control as well, but I usually just use my like 10-second timer feature and get into frame. That's what I did when I took the pictures of the ITK3 sweatshirt. It came out last December. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, sorry. That's actually really cringe to do, so I won't make any link sounds again. Hi, Frontic. What's going on? It does feel good, though, to make a little hut. Not gonna lie. I'm so excited for Breath of the Wild, too. Okay. How are we looking here? Okay. This guy's still being kind of a pain in my butt. Ow, 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 ow. There's a lot of rocks in this garden, so I keep, like, kneeling directly on a rock and it hurts. Oh. It's a branch. Somebody was touching my back. I was like, oh my god. Who is that? Let's see if we can get this out of here. Dang, okay. I'm gonna have to excavate here. There we go. Great. Ew, cicada. Yeah. Thank God he's dead. Wow. We're we're cracking through this. Should get knee pads. It's so much stuff though. There's so much kit and gear I could get for this, but like I don't want it. Like it's already so much to remember to put SPF on and the mosquito spray and clothes and gloves and hats and to put my hair back so it doesn't get my face. I'm so my dad was so nice. He got me these gaiters or garters. I don't think they're garters. I think garters are things you put up on your thighs and stuff. But it's kind of like that. They're these like puffy. You know the material that tutus are made of, that like tulle or whatever. It's like a tulle dorky sock you put on over your pant legs, goes right up to your knee, and it keeps ticks from crawling up your pants. I just can't be bothered. I'll just pull them off when they get on me, I guess. You always forget to put clothes on, too. I live in North Carolina. I don't, actually, but I am on the East Coast. How about those knee cushions? I do have those, Smee. I do have those. Mousseline. That is a cute name. It sounds kind of like Mussolini, though. Oh, wait. It kind of sounds like muslin as well, which could be it. Hockey shin pads. You know what? I should get, like, Buster Posey from the San Francisco Giants has those big old. I didn't say ass. Shut up, chat. You didn't hear me saying it. He has those. Is this good? Okay, by the way, I don't know. I want you guys to get a bunch of butt, but we are moving. We're moving in, but I don't want you to get a bunch of like butt cam because that's not great. And do I need to move this guy either? Let me know because we're moving this way now. Buster Posey of the Giants has these huge like hockey shin pads, but it's so hot. This is like the least hot day so far this summer. It's like high 70s, low 80s, and I'm already sweating. Just got full on gatekeeper gear, dude. I can't. So let me know if this is like good angle or something for what we're doing. Because again, I can't see. My setup is over there on top of my porch, and I cannot see the camera angles. This was an oversight on my part. Yeah, it started summer. Summer started this Sunday. You were swampy today. Guess how I'm feeling. In these overalls, I would much rather be gardening in a short sleeve t-shirt and shorts, like all time, always. That's what I would prefer. It's a big spider! Sorry. I don't like spideys. There he goes. He's going up the wall. It's a daddy long leg, so I don't think it'll be trouble. I would love to just be gardening in the lightest, least amount of clothing possible, except one, I'm on Twitch. I don't want you guys to see my butt. And two, I don't want spiders getting in my butt. That's the bigger reason, really, is that bugs will just kind of crawl up any pant leg you have. So the more pant leg you have, the less spideys you have. Such a large hat. Hey, Tien, it's good to see you. Do you know that Sinterklaas, which is Santa Claus in Dutch, wears a pointy hat just like the bishops do, but it's red. Huh. You can see mostly wall right now. Okay. Well, let's get you over here, maybe. Is that good? We're going to be working on this guy right here. I just don't want to, like, block you with my giant shoulders. Hate spiders. Big ones are worse. I'm not a big fan of spiders either. Wall and butt. Oh, that sucks. Oh, no. You don't want to see that. How big is my garden? This garden... Good question. I have no idea how big this garden is. You know what would be good? This. That's the angle, right? Less butt. This garden... Let me just get out and look at it. Wait, ugh. Okay. How do I use my legs? Let's say it's like 5 to 6 meters right now, and when I get rid of this big old bush here, I'm going to be getting rid of... Hello, chat. Welcome to my journey. So, this is an Akuba bush. It's huge and overgrown. Should not be this big. This Akuba has nice speckly leaves, though, but it hates the sun. And guess what? This whole area is full sun, so that's not great. Whoop. when I get rid of this, I don't even know. This garden might be something like 10 to 11 meters, maybe 12 or something long. But right now it's about 6 to 7 meters long and maybe 2 to 3 deep. Hope you guys didn't barf from that video trip that we just went on. That is Keith. Well, thank you, Zico. Good to see you. Cool. So yeah, let's get over here underneath this tree, and I can keep rescuing these ferns. I gotta make sure though that my hosta aren't dying, the ones I extracted. I might have to pass these off to Mom and ask her to put them in the ground right away so they don't die. But I don't know where my mama is. She said she'd be outside. Hold on, I'm gonna holler for my mom. I'm gonna turn my mic off now. Thank God I can just do that from here. But yeah, Mom's working in the mailbox garden right now. We have something like 27 or 28 garden beds of varying sizes. Not everything is this big. Most of them aren't. So do y'all want me to move this little guy so you can... I wonder how far I can move him is the one thing. I wonder, let's see. This might be a mistake. But... I mean, something opportunity, something mistakes, whatever. Oh god. Wait. Yes. Oh no. Yes. Yes! Okay, I'm gonna make this one a little Tina cam or something where you can see my face. When I'm looking at you to chat with you, oh my god, yes, because I have you up here, chat. You're right up here. So I can like look up and look at you and talk to you. Oh my god, I've come up with it finally. You just booked your first shot. Nice, Morph. Heck yeah. Enjoy all that good COVID killing juice in your body. Get that juice. Cool. Okay, you're about to see the brilliance of my design in like 2 seconds. Oh god. If I was brilliant, that is. Hi. Hello. It's my face. On camera. How about that? Main camera's... Oh, this one's a little dark? Is that so? Okay. Is it difficult to see? Because I can go adjust the exposure. How's it going? You'll be able to book yours on Friday? Hell yeah. This is no makeup Tina face, except for I got a little concealer on my cheek, I think. But, hi. No eye makeup Tina, at least. Because why would I wear makeup on the garden? It's gonna sweat into my eyeballs. So, those of you who have been dying to know what I look like without makeup, now you know. Or you could just, like, check out my VODs, because I didn't wear makeup 2 years ago. 3 years ago? Some amount of years ago. So, if this is, like... Honestly, tell me. It'll just take me, like, 2 minutes to get up there and fix the exposure, but, like, let me know if this is far too dark, like, if you can't see anything on big cam. Makeup for the buggies, yeah. Hey, I want to attract as few bugs as possible. If they're into makeup, I'm not wearing it. Oops. This is a problem, though. This branch is a problem. Rather not lose an eye, you know. Branch violence. Ta-da! It's fine for you. Okay, let me know though. If it's a bother, I can fix it. Also, if this is uneven, like I won't. Okay. If we're a little tilty, it's gonna have to be something we live with just because I can't see a dang thing. I'm trying to stream Mother Nature. What you doing? This is odd. I must be running into some sort of Wow, this is a really funky area. What is this? What is that? What is this? Is that a... It's gotta be a root, right? Because it's going to the tree. But it feels like hollow. It's so weird. It almost feels like something part of electrical nature or something. I do not want to be stabbing that. We're getting closer to my condenser, which is ugly, but we're going to put a bunch of roses in this garden, so hopefully I won't have to look at it. I wonder if you can put a box around a condenser. It's a potato. That would be amazing. I'm growing potatoes in my produce garden, so I would at least know what that looks like. Oh, you know what? Why don't I have pruners? I do have pruners. Why don't I use them? It's because I'm lazy. You're right, though. We do got pruners. I'm pretty sure right in here. Oh my god, I don't have any pruners. My mother stole all my pruners, I think. They must be inside the other gardening cart. Which, by the way, I could very well be using my gardening cart, and I'm not, because once again, I am lazy. I do not care, and I will destroy my knees because I'm lazy. Whew. So it's kind of difficult to see because it's all in shade. Is my garden big? I mean, I think we've got something. Do you not take my word for this? I'll have to ask Mama how big our whole yard is, front, back, and side. I think it's something like a ½ acre in total, and we have tried to cover as much of that in garden as possible. It might be a ½ acre, though. Again, I know nothing. Mama! I think the bunny skittled off into our neighbor's property, so. How you doing? You wearing your hat? Yeah. Good. Good. He said something about a pink plant. I remember that. Oh, yes. Didn't you want to clip those? Mama K is here. Okay. Yeah, how about I hand you off the hostas, Mrs. K? Alrighty. Hey, whatever. Take your time. What's up? Okay. And please sit in the shade or something. Mommy, you could sit on the porch. If you want to sit on the porch, that's fine. Okay. Hello, Gerta. Mama, how big's our yard? Is it about a ½ acre or a ½ acre? It's under ½ an acre. Mama says that's postage stamp size. I don't know about it. Oh no, I almost banned Larry. Because I'm touching this dang thing. So it's under a ½ acre. That's what we got going. Knives, it's good to see you, by the way. So I do have pruners, but my mom has all of them right now. We usually keep 2 pairs of pruners in each one of these carts. But seems like my mama has them, and that's fine by me. By the way, while I'm waiting for my mom to come back, because I got to hand off these hostas to her so she can put them in the backyard. When you get yourself a hand trowel, make sure if you can't find one with a red handle, just get red electrical tape and wrap it around your handle, because most of the stuff, a lot of stuff they sell is green or brown or black. And let me tell you, the most common colors you're going to have on your lawn or your garden is green, brown, and black. So if you have a set of gardening tools and they come in really cute colors like green and brown and black that look great and look gardeny or whatever, wrap them in red tape or try to find red handled stuff, because this sticks out quite a bit, as you can see. That's not getting lost anywhere. That's on lock. But something that's like green, you're gonna step on it, you're gonna mow over it, you're gonna never find that ever again. It's get lost in the rain or something. To keep bugs out of pant legs, socks over the pants. Yeah, but these overall things move so much, it's not worth it. But I have little sock toile gaiters for that. You're gonna be semi-lurking? Alrighty, enjoy your game, Morphinius. How big is this hand trowel? I think it's 14 inches. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure this is 14 inches. I think the blade is, let's see, that's probably 8 or 9. It's probably like 10-inch blade, 4-inch handle. So, and the cool thing about this one, I think you guys might be able to see it, maybe, is it has little indicators for however many centimeters you are deep in and how many inches you're deep in. And that's useful because certain plants require certain planting depth. So you'll want to plant some things about 2 inches in. You're going to want to plant some pots deep, like 6 to 8 inches in. So you'll be able to just stick it in the soil, know exactly how deep that is, and keep planting. Introducing your latest professional gardening tool set. Now in Midwestern garden camouflage, right? Just so the plants don't see you stabbing them. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to lose your tools out in the yard. Okay, well, I'm waiting on Mom. I might keep digging up some stuff. Oh, RGB trowels would be cool. Not gonna lie. It would definitely burn out and die, though. You accidentally dump that in the water, that's gone. Goodbye trowel set. It's gone forever. This is so comfy. You know what? I was just kind of trash talking, sitting on these little carts. But this is extremely comfortable, so I think I might actually just chill here. Let me get some of the schmutz out of the way. I'll be coming back through this garden bed again later to clean up some of the low-level plants. Okay, maybe this one, because he's kind of in my way. Hey, Mommy! Okay. Let me hand off these hostas to you. So we've got, this is a little fern. We've got a little brother and sister here.
Right, and am I putting ostrich ferns under the section?
Do you have your trowel? Oh, I don't think we should put the ostrich ferns there because they're just going to take over eventually. Okay, so there's another hosta right here.
I'll get a shovel in that.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I'm putting all these hostas.
Oh, this is hot. Oh, hot. It's okay. I'm fine. You're putting all the hostas together? Great. Yeah, they're going to look good. You know, I haven't found any more, but you see this whole area here. I'm working from the wall back. And I'll hand you off some more hostas. Oh no! Deer poop or dog poop? You think it's dog? Oh, do you think it might be our neighbor's little Yorkies? Okay. Is it cat? Alright, let me look at some poop chat. Hold on. It's poop time. I'm not going to show you the poop, though. I don't know what that is. Could be fox poop. We don't know. I have no idea. That's so, moundy. Yes, we'll move our sea oats. That'll be great. Didn't we chop them all down to heck last year? They came right back. We're going to put those right over the wall, I think. Or wherever you want them. Okay. Hoo-wee, this is a lot of sun. Gotta tell ya. At any rate, you're getting back into Fire Emblem. Enjoy Fire Emblem. I need a Mario hat. Yeah, I'm doing my Mario Peach cosplay here. And you gotta run too, Zagzon? Watch out for the body snatching alien plants. What? Will do. Okay. You like the point of the trowel? Yeah, the point is really good, Smee, because it helps me sever some of these thick roots that are growing up in here. Mama's not going to have a mic on for now, just because she's going to be pretty far out of range. So, if she had her mic on, it would start going fuzzy right around now. Okay, you like my sick dad shoes, by the way? I don't know if you can see my sick dad shoes, but got some great athletic shoes. I know I'm styling and profiling, so try to behave. Okay, so this big thick guy here we're getting out. If I can, I'd like to clear something like all the way up to the base of that tree down to the hostas by 3. No. What time is it right now? It's not 3 p.m. I regret to inform you that it's already 3 p.m. I might be out here till 4:30 or 5. I'm not sure. I'd like to get some real good work done, and I spent about an hour and a half setting things up, so I'd like to make the most of it. This guy's gotta go, though. He's gonna blind me. Get out of here. I really don't want to poke my eye out on stream. That would be a pretty viral clip, but I think also the gore would get me banned. Alright. So we haven't decided exactly which roses we're going to put here. But I think my mom wants kind of like a yellow rose or an apricot rose. Something deeply red. I'm a little bored with red roses, but you know, I don't care. It's fine. Maybe like a nice variegated guy, something that's like multicolored or something. That'd be cool. But a good variety. We already have a pink rose. Oh, I think she might also want a white rose, but those are kind of messy. Whoops. White roses easily become dingy, yellowy brown roses if you don't deadhead them. I'm making trouble for myself by putting it where my camera is. So they kind of require a little bit more maintenance. A pink rose will fade and the pinkness kind of cloaks the dead blooms in a way that looks pleasant. Whereas with a white rose, all you see is the, oh no! Don't say anything, please. Nobody say anything. Okay. I just swiped away from chat to my clips. Yeah, pink rose or red rose, a yellow rose, those will all look nice as the blooms fade and die. But a white rose, any kind of white plant, the decay becomes more noticeable. And you have to be a little bit more fussy with them for that reason. You have to kind of get out there and deadhead them so that they'll look nice. But I mean, we're not doing garden tours or anything, so it's really just all for our own pleasure. All right. Another fern joins the pack. Hey, Corey, good to see you. It's a gardening stream, Corey. How are you? And Autobuddha, good to see you too. Brown plants? You know, I'm trying to think if I've seen any brown plants. Like a brown flower. I'm sure it exists. But I literally can't imagine a brown flower right now. Oh, does this look super blown out, by the way? Sorry if it does. Again, I can't see. A brown flower. I don't know if we have anything brown in my yard. Aside from stuff that's like fading. We have brown ferns. Those look great year round. They're called autumn ferns. Because they kind of have the autumn color foliage. Oop. So this guy's kind of bent already. I'm going to break him off. Check him out. I literally don't know if there exists a brown plant. Mosquitoes are swarming around me right now. It is the start of summer, so die. Murder on stream. Doing fantastic, just on break at work. So you gotta watch in 180p. Oh no! So everything is like green and pink and brown. Makes every pixel more precious. Yeah, there you go. You can really appreciate all this cool brownness we got going on over here. Okay. But thank you for joining me, Corey. I hope you're having a good day at work. I'll be on later for some Fire Emblem. I'm probably going to take an hour-long break between, like, maybe hour and a half, between this stream and the Fire Emblem stream tonight. Again, I don't know when the stream is going to end. I'd like to be out here as long as I possibly can. So who knows? I might even go to, like, 6 outside if I don't die of dehydration or something. But I'll need some time in between because I have to wash all the schmutz off me, and I will need to put food in my body. So that's gonna be my hour and a half break. Oh, and also put makeup on. Even though you all have seen me without makeup, I just prefer having makeup when I do video games. Get out of here. These root balls are mostly above the soil, so they haven't been too much trouble to pull out. Yeah, this pixels my face. How about that? Pretty cool, huh? Whew. So, I could do this Brunera. I could do these ferns against the wall. Really just depends. I'm sad because as soon as these ferns go, all you're going to be able to see is my big, ugly condenser. And I got to figure out what to do about that. I'm thinking maybe putting some sort of lattice box around it so it looks cute. But I don't know if that'll affect the functionality of this condenser. And I certainly don't want to affect its functionality as it makes my house nice and cold. I guess I'll do this Brunera next. Can you all see the Brunera from here? It's right here. These heart-shaped leaves of the Brunera. They have nice forget-me-not-like flowers in the spring. Yeah, the good news is a lot of the stuff that I'm digging up, like the Brunera, if I've dug up any daffodil bulbs, which I did earlier today, those are all spring blooming plants that have already died back. This Brunera is still blooming. The foliage is still here. The flower is done its bloom. It's like long done. And, ooh, there's some seeds I can show you. Wow, okay. This one has just a few seeds left. But when the Brunera plant dries out, I'll do this right over here, might as well. So when Brunera dries out, it leaves these little twiggy branches that look like this. Kind of like a little stringy guy. Each one of those little nodes you see used to be a flower. And it dries into seeds that are like this. Whoops. Teeny tiny little seeds. About the size of a flower bud. So that's nice. Usually for stuff like forget-me-nots or Brunera, I'll come through and I'll collect all the seed heads. I believe Brunera functions like forget-me-nots in that it's like a biennial plant. The first year the seeds drop, they'll form some foliage, and the next year that foliage will bloom. So these little seeds will pop up, be green next year, and then grow some flowers next year. But I don't have time for that. I don't have that kind of time to get out here and harvest all these seeds all the dang time. So I'm just going to dig these boys up and be at peace with it, because I don't really need any Brunera in this garden. I would like to grow baby's breath with my roses, if I could. But my baby's breath seeds are all dead. None of them showed this year. And I put them right next to my other rose. It's a heckin' cute condenser. Yeah. It's I think it says Rhino or Ream with an RH on it. So who knows? I gotta cutify that condenser. These shouldn't be so deep. Should be fairly easy to just kind of yank out the top. Here we go. Get a lot of that dirt out of there. And then you can see, voila. Look at that. They kind of grow laterally. I don't know if they have rhizomes, but they are spreading laterally, so that's nice. And that's a nice chunk to just plant. I could very well plant that in my backyard, and that could just keep going and growing in peace. I hope that bunny comes back. That was lovely. Okay. Moving on to this fern. Oh my god. Oh my butt. The one negative thing about this great chair seat thing I'm in, this little rolly cart that I'm on, it's great, gets me off the ground, makes it so I don't have to bend over. It gets so hot in the sun though. It's like boiling my butt. It's not good. Like my leg has just touched hot plastic and I don't know what to do. I feel like a wounded animal. This is probably the root from this hosta. What I should do is put a towel over it so it won't get hot from the sun, but was I thinking about that? Absolutely not. I was thinking about getting outside as quick as I possibly could. I had to do so much squirrely stuff just to get this Ethernet cable outside too. I thought I could maybe route it through one of my windows, but we haven't opened our windows in 25 years. So that wasn't happening. So I have the Ethernet just running out the front door instead. Yeah, those windows are stuck. Don't know if they're painted in, don't know if they're just like yuckied in, if there's just like a bunch of yuck and muck keeping them closed, but they will not open. Just good, because I guess nobody can break in. Like, good luck. But they will not open for me. Oh no! That didn't sound good. I heard a little pop. Let's see if I can work it from this angle. There we go. That's a great little chunk. Look at that nice chunk. Well, look at that good little chunk. These leaves are kind of meager. Of course, they have a cicada on them. These leaves are kind of meager, and it's probably because this house is getting far too much sun. There are certain plants that can tolerate full sun. Most of your grasses will absolutely adore the sun. They can soak it up like nobody's business. But there are just some plants that are, I used to know the word for it, but they kind of got gooey centers. Oh no, Chat, no. Chat fell asleep. I gotta wake up Chat. Oh good, it's back. Oh, main cam, you can't see what's happening. Oh, okay. Let's see. You know what, how about I get up there and I have a look at things? Because I want you guys to have a good experience with that. Would you rather my face be the main camera, or would you rather the work be the main camera? Alright, I gotta walk around my front, so let me turn my mic off. How's this doing now? I guess I can point. Oh god, this is gonna be so hot. Oh no. My butt. Hopefully this is okay. How's it going, Pinecone? Yeah, if I start the gardening stream at 4, then we won't get a lot of great light. I mean, this is bad light, to be honest, because it's just kind of blasting. But yeah. Yeah, good. I hate plants. I'm gonna dig up so many dang plants right now. Worm relocation has happened. We have found a lot of worms. None of them has turned to salts. The cam is a bit dark. Hard to see my face. Really? It's gonna be so bright behind me is the unfortunate thing. If it's a bit dark, is it livably dark? Because if I want you to look behind me, it's all gone wrong. Do you see how bright that is? Is that going to be pleasant to look at if it is radioactively brighter? Because it's going to be radioactively brighter. Yeah, my butt's toasted. It's okay, I'll live with it. I'm under canopy and I have a hat on. Yeah, exactly. I could take my hat off, but I don't want to get skin cancer on my scalp. So that's going to be a no, sadly. But just know that I am here. This is actually more face cam than you would normally get during a gardening stream. You're lucky. It's alright as it is? Okay. It's kind of gonna have to, until I can, when I'm gardening in other parts of the yard, I see a living cicada. Gross. Ugh. Until I get to a different part of the yard where I'm gonna be on the same level as my gardening cart and I'll just be able to look over and see how the camera looks. Unfortunately, it's kind of gonna be like touch and go with that, because like I can't see it and I also don't want to spend 15 minutes adjusting the levels, because it will take me about 10 minutes to get up there. I do want some water though. Yeah, if I can get all the ferns up to the condenser pulled, I will be happy with today's work. So Pine, I hope you're well. Let's keep going. Where's my shovel? Where's my shovel? There you are. And that's why it's red, folks. That's why we have red. As I was saying before, there's certain plants that really enjoy shade and really enjoy sun. Hostas are a full shade to part shade plant. And they're kind of, I don't know what the word is. I learned it for like half a minute out of a gardening book. But there's a word to describe kind of the viscous moistness of the interior of some of these plants. But let's just call them lettucey. Hostas are very lettucey. They're like wet plants inside. And to maintain that, they require shade. They need to be shaded, otherwise they'll just kind of dry up from the inside. So that's not to say that every plant that loves shade is like that, but hostas are. Oh, okay. I thought I was digging into some astilbe, which require a little bit more delicate stuff. But this is just some Brunera, so I'll move this. Here we go. Come on out now. My mom might want to put this Brunera under our deck too, where it's full shade. Phew. What's going on, Ichimango? How's it going? Cicada stream collaboration? Never. I mean, they're already kind of here. You might already be able to see them. I'm sad to say that I don't understand Spanish, so you'll have to speak in English if you want me to chat back with you. Okay, this is some more yellow archangel, which is a relative of dead nettle, but you can't make tea out of it. One of my neighbors asked me. Did look that up. You cannot make tea out of this dead nettle. Or at least it would not be very good or healthy tea. I'll just chuck this over here since it's not Brunera. Worm! Wow. Giant worm. This is incredibly good soil. That's what you're missing? A pair of big ol' overalls? Get them! Honestly, it helps a lot in the garden. Nobody can see my butt now. That's a big plus. And also I can just get them filthy. I have ruined so many nice pairs of jeans because I just kind of don't care. And I wear them outside. And then I'm like, oh no, why are all my nice jeans that I wear to like family functions or like out to the real world, why are they all brown on the kneecaps? Well, it's because I garden in all of them. Because I'm a dingus. So, I have finally wised up and I'm going to do all my gardening in these jeans. Get ready, or these overalls. Get ready to see these overalls quite a lot. Because it's going to be my uniform. Even if it's filthy dirty, I'm going to wear these tomorrow if I do another gardening stream tomorrow. Which, now that I have my setup here, if I don't get to finish all this today, I will cart this back out in the exact same space. It'll take me half the time to set it up. And I'll just do another gardening stream tomorrow or Friday or whenever. Just gotta think about like what I'm actually doing in real life on those days too. Not sure. Oh, actually tomorrow I'm getting dental work done. So probably no gardening stream tomorrow. Hopefully a regular stream tomorrow if my mouth recovers, but I am getting dental work done tomorrow. Yeah. See about the stream. Whew. You heard death metal tea. That sounds very good, but it's dead nettle tea. I think stinging nettle you can make tea out of. You love the gardening streams? I'm glad. It's been a long time since you caught one. It's been a long time since I've done one. Hi, Mommy. It's doing good. Not too terribly much progress. I'm working on the Brunera. And I'm about to get some more hosta, but I do think I dug up. Here's another hosta for you. Yeah, is it? I mean, we might have some coming up next year. Unless we till the soil.
You know what time it is?
It is like...
For shower?
Oh, I don't have to go in at any specific time. It's 3:30 now, though. So I can go in whenever I'm feeling done or hot or whatever.
She's been out here for a couple hours now. So
I know.
you know.
Thank you, Mommy.
And
I feel good, though.
We'll plant too.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to plant them under the deck as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or somewhere. I should get them in the ground somewhere.
They like the shade, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You on, Bo.
I mean, they've been surviving in all the sun.
I know. They prefer the shade, yeah. Yeah, so if you can get those in the ground, I think that's great. I'm so excited. Gotcha. Are we going to relocate in the epimedium that's under there? Okay, because it's great, but I think we should redistribute the clumps. Yeah, I think they would be nice. Epimedium is really nice. It's got these cute heart-shaped leaves that are outlined with these red lines. It's adorable, but it does kind of grow thickly. So much mouth work. There's a lot of talking going on outside. So, gotta stay hydrated. So, more hostas. I think these will really flourish if they get some fall shade. Cicada. I'm at war with the cicada. Do not want to see them anymore. I want cicada summer to be over. Cool thing is, it's only like officially really summer right now. Like I think the equinox was this Sunday. So the cicadas seem to have been mostly a springtime pest. There's still many of them around. I can still hear them huzzing and buzzing. Humming and buzzing everywhere. But let me make sure that you're touch chat so you don't turn off. Okay. Okay, let's get more of these guys up. A lot of folks in our neighborhood have these exact same hosta. They kind of caught on like a fad. It's very cute. Huzzing like a huzzy. That's what those cicadas are doing. Just like Cayenne. This is such a sad hosta. Look at this little hosta. He's so sad and tiny. He's gonna love it in the shade. He's just so sad right now, though. He needs to be clumped up with his brothers, his big brothers and sisters. Oh, wow. Wow. This is tough to get through. I need to make sure as I stab in here that I'm not accidentally stabbing like an electrical cord, because there is an electrical cord that goes through the side yard to get to this condenser that's over here, and I don't know where it is. I think it's outside of the garden bed, but I'm not entirely sure. I have no clue, because I haven't worked on this garden bed in 25 years. So basically when I was like 5 or 6. Can't believe we're halfway through the year, right? Wish you could send me some hostas. They grow like weeds in your yard. I love hostas, but we have a ton of them too. I mean, they're technically growing like weeds here too. We don't want them here because it's full sun. But what state am I in? I am in the state of Maryland. Suppa soup. That's where I'm at. I'm gonna have to put you in the dirt, chat. I'm sorry. Ooh, it's gonna be tough to read you because of the sun. How about right here? That's nice. Hey, Tom Server, how you doing? Yeah, we're already halfway through the year, but the year doesn't start for me until like spring starts, honestly. I mean, calendar-wise, whatever. I get it. It is the new calendar year, but until I can get outside, it doesn't really feel like the year is going anywhere. Okay. There we go. This might get us some leverage. Got another little hosta for you.
Yeah, I could use
a handful? Okay. Oh, I gotta get this guy up.
Get my shovel here.
Well, the thing is, I like using the hand trowel because I don't know where that cord is coming. And if we stab through that, that's going to be a big explosion.
Okay.
So, I like using this guy because I can be very delicate and slow with it. Yeah. How is the soil in the back? This is okay.
Like this soil, pretty clay.
Okay, you know what I found though, Mommy? I mean, this has got tons of worms in it. And see how dark this is?
Yeah. We've had it for 24 years, so
yeah.
There's a good chance all the amending we've done over the years has helped.
Yeah, and I think also the plant matter that, just dies and is forgotten here just kind of falls right back on it. Gets right back into that soil, gives it some more nutrients. Is there a cat here? My mom is meowing. Buster and Lorraine? I think it could be a kid. Might be a kid in the distance. Okay. Alright, I'll give you this clump here.
Sure, I can't get a shovel in there.
Alright, you want to try, Mom? I'm going to let Mama get in here. Let me scooch back for you. Oh, hope I'm not. Oh, no!
What?
I'm rolling over my ferns. Oh, I just stepped on the hospital. Oh, dear. Oh, no. It's okay. I have a very light step. Alrighty, Mrs. K. Mama's gonna get in there. Oh, geez, I just switched back to clips instead of... No explosions during the gardening stream. Yeah, that would be very bad. You just got fiber internet. Nice. That's great. And you're here on laptop instead of mobile. Excellent. You can see all the great pixels we got going on. Wow, that's great. That's a nice big clump. Hey, I eat pizzas. Good to see you. Nice. That's a great clump. Did you want me to switch out here?
Not digging up too much more. because
In terms of hostas or Ferns?
we have to start putting those ferns in.
Okay. Where do we want to get those on the far side of the yard underneath the maples, right? Hey, it took like a week or two for it to go bad in a bucket. So if I put them in the bucket today, Mama, then I can do it on stream tomorrow and do a whole stream of that. Because then I can cart the stream out through the back. So, my friends, that might be it for me for today. Because I have all of these ferns to plant tomorrow. If you can see all these. I don't even know how many this is. This would at least be a dozen, if not 20 ferns that I've got to plant in the backyard. And it is a pain in the butt to move my carts. Certainly while I'm streaming, it's impossible to do that. I'd have to turn everything off. Oh, the O is when I mentioned Maryland. Is that so? Are you an MD as well, pizzas? So I might wrap it up here for the stream. I'm not sure how long we went. Probably about 2 hours or so. Well, probably an hour and a half. Which stinks. I wish I could be out here for a little more. But I cleared, I guess, 2 square meters of space in this yard. And it has so many ferns in it. There's like endless ferns here. So I'll probably do another gardening stream even earlier tomorrow. It's gonna be a butt. I probably will still take me about an hour and a half to get everything set up, but that's fine. It's worth it. But I'm still gonna do a Fire Emblem stream later. Sometime around 5. Just depends on how long it takes me to shower, get makeup on, and eat tacos. Because I'm gonna make tacos tonight. This is probably a bad camera, huh? That's a weird angle, probably. I can probably just show off all the stuff we have over there instead. But yeah, I think I might help my mom put the stuff in the yard in the back and pack this up. This takes about 30 minutes to pack, so it's not too bad. And then tomorrow we'll do another gardening stream. Oh wait, I am getting work done on my teeth tomorrow. That's right. It's Friday gardening stream? Sometime the next 2 or 3 days, I'm going to do another gardening stream early in the morning. And there's a lot of work to be done in the back, too. Like, if I finish all the fern stuff, I could probably have Mom dig up a few more ferns and then plant those. But we also have the garden bed that was destroyed by a tree falling in my yard, which is sad. But the good news is I can turn that into a produce garden. So we're going to flatten the whole thing out. So I'm going to need a whole bunch of cardboard boxes. And I'll put them over the ground there. And after a few days, I can dig up all the soil, get rid of all the stuff that's there, and build some raised garden beds on stream. So that'll be exciting. But yeah, I'm going to walk around to the front yard and turn things off and go help Mama in the back. But thank you so much for joining me for my brief gardening stream. It was a blast. I'm glad things are going well and that the audio works and the cameras are mostly functional. So that's always good. Thanks for being here for our inaugural first stream of the summer outside. There's going to be a ton more. I guarantee you that. Probably all the way up through October or November whenever the soil gets tough. Because, yeah, there's a ton of work to do in the yard due to the tree damage. But there's always work to do. Anyway, thank you all so much. It's awesome for your first gardening stream. Hope you'll come back for more. I don't know how to turn this off. Okay. Bye, everybody.